Your Eminence, Your Excellencies and friends. I'm here to be a representative of the Supreme Patriarch of Thailand and have learned a lot from our conference here, starting from yesterday. I will see that the procedure of our meeting follow the guidelines set by the organizer. It's come from the Catholic social tradition, starting from say to judge and act. So yesterday we have heard a lot about the different perspectives regarding the SDGs, and we make a judgment, at least one, in the sense that no one is left behind. So it is inclusive. When it is inclusive, that is in the sense similar to the Buddhist story of Bodhisattva. The Bodhisattva is aspired to be a Buddha. So the ideal of the Bodhisattva or the would-be Buddha is that he would never enter Nibbana or salvation if there is a soul left even in hell. He will be the last one to enter salvation. So this is inclusive policy is very similar to the Bodhisattva ideal in Buddhism. Now come to act. It should be inclusive in the sense that we call upon all parties concerned to come and work together to realize the goals of SDG. And that is about this panel, partnership. We should create a partnership. But how? That is the point that I'm going to tell you. For partnership to be possible, we must have project of shared vision. We have the common vision, the common goals, and how to arrive at that goals. So the United Nations give us 17 goals for us to move towards, and that is summarized into 3 pillars of the SDGs, because be careful, we may get lost on the way to the goals. So first try to understand the 3 pillars of SDGs that is given us at the beginning of SDG presentation, that this development is not about just economic growth, as we have heard from the address given by the His Holiness Pope in this today. It is about the economic development and social integration and environmental protection. So it must go together, inclusive in this sense, and it is all the goals are interconnectedness. That we cannot achieve our goals, one goal, without with negligence or neglecting the other goals. So it moved together, go together. Now it developed to be 5 P's in the preamble of the agenda to 2030. That is 5 P's: people, prosperity. As you can see, people is about human development, and prosperity is economic prosperity. Planet is environment, and if we achieve that, it means by means of achieving peace. How? Through partnership. So everything goes together. This is an inclusive approach. So in Buddhism, we have the similar approach. We call the unified or integral approach to development. Although human development is the key as a person, but to development we have 4 dimensions of development. That is, number 1 is Kaya Bhavana, is physical development, social development, mental development, and wisdom development. So these 4 dimensions of development have to be taken together. If you give emphasis on anyone, you fall into extremes. So if you pay much attention to economics development, for economic growth, that is for physical development, number 1, so you fall into the trap of materialism. So ignoring the spirit or mental aspects of development. So the second one is about social development. The concept of peace, that is SDG 16, is here. So how to live in peace with people. And the third one is about mental development, Chitta Bhavana. I would say that in SDG, we don't have much to say about mental development, which is the goal of religious perspectives. All religions go to the development of the soul, the spirit, and our mind. But to contribute our role in this realization of the goals, I think we start with the mind. For example, you cannot talk about peace, just as absence of war and conflicts. It is the presence of unity, harmony, freedom, and justice. But in Buddhism, Santi or Shanti in Hindi is about inner peace, peace of mind, and outer peace, peace in society. So we have the three steps of peace, peace of mind, which is the prerequisites of social peace and peace with nature. So the concept of peace encompasses all other peace in this sense. So it's a paradigm. If so, as appear in the preamble of UNESCO Constitution, sin war, I quote, sin war begins in the minds of men. It is in the minds of men that the defense of peace must be constructed. Who will be experts for purity of mind besides the religious leaders or religious practitioners? So to purify our mind, it means we pay foundation for peace of the person, peace with other human being, and peace with nature. So the goal of total development or ethical development is there. The fourth category of Buddhist development is wisdom development. You can call spiritual development whatever it is. Once you develop insight by means of meditation, you will have panya, that is wisdom, to see that everything is interconnected. Dependent origination, nothing can live in isolation. That's why we see the world as a whole. The whole humanity is the same family. So empathy is there, compassion is there, and ready to help other people. So in this sense, I quote the Buddha's the teaching in the Tripitaka. So we should be grateful even to the tree. When we lie under the tree, we cut the tree, that is, we ungrateful. So it is said like this: of the tree in whose shade one sits or lies, not a branch of it should he break. For if he did, he would be a betrayer of a friend and evildoer. A tree, animal, birth and natural environment are regarded as our friends in our house. How should we destroy our house? They are friends in a sense of supportive our life. So in the Buddhist community, we give you alternative of economy. We call Buddhist economics. In the economics of the middle way, give importance not only material growth, but also to spiritual dimension, social dimension, and care for the nature. For example, in Bhutan, the Buddhist kingdom, this country announced in the United Nations that they want the national happiness, gross national happiness instead of gross national product. In Thailand, we have King Bhumibol philosophy of sufficiency economy. We focus on living with social, natural, and economic development. So MGD, the King's projects, give us the hope that human development can have 4 dimensions of development from the Buddhist perspective. That's why he was given the award from the UN, that is Human Development Lifetime Achievement in 2006. So partnership, I mean the tripartite partnership in our country, religious leaders come together with political leaders and local leaders to work. For example, the business section come to help my temple for developing the community. On the stage in my community, you can see the Christian leaders and Muslim leaders work together. For the community development, we have interfaith dialogues for the achieving the goals of SDG, and I form International Council for the WESAC, which is given the special consultative status by ECOS of the UN since 2013. It is a platform to welcome you to join us to work for achieving the goals of SDG. Thank you very much.